Hello. So, every time I recite the Duha Surah, it reminds me of so many things. Well, first of all, it reminds me of so many blessings Allah has given me, has given us, because has given us all, even when we don't realize it. Think about it, right? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala found us lost and guided us. He saw us in need and made us rich, not always in wealth, but in ways that truly matter. When we felt unprotected, He sheltered us, just as He did for the orphan. And with these blessings comes responsibility. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala tells us, don't oppress the orphan. So it means that we should be a source of love and care for those who have no one, right? And he says, don't turn away the beggar. So that means if someone asks for help, even a kind word or small gesture can mean the world, right? It may seem small, but the effect and impact of it is so big and so useful, and it has many words in it. And then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala commands us to share the blessings we've been given. Tell others about the good Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has done for you. Not to boast, right? But to inspire. Remind them of His mercy, His guidance, and His endless provision. Because these blessings are not just for us to enjoy, they're for us to pass on. If Allah gave you wealth, share it. If Allah gave you kindness, spread it. And if He guided you, help others to help others find their way too. So when we fulfill these commands, right, then we will live in gratitude. In every step, every action becomes an act of worship. So let's reflect. How are we sharing the blessings Allah has given us today? Is Jummah. For instance, I did a small thing, but for my mother it was very big. I did this many times, but I called her up and I just thanked her for everything she has done for me since I was a baby, all the smelly diapers, everything she did to me. I named a lot of things and it made her so happy. She actually got emotional because it's just something they need and everyone needs. But sometimes you'll think, oh, it's not that meaningful or they won't need it, but they do need it. So these are just things you can do from your home or whatever, or on your way to somewhere. You can make someone else's day better. And I'm still going to call my brother. I did this with him also many times, but I'm just going to repeat it. Um, call your parents if you still have them, alhamdulillah, and tell them. Tell them how much you love them. Thank them for everything they did for you. When they shout at you in other days or anything, just say, okay, you're right. It's no, it's not a big deal. Just keep calm. Don't give them a big mouth or anything like that. Because Allah doesn't like it, right? So we don't do that. My mom is having some guests over, so I'm going to help her cook and get all things ready and just be there to support her. Allah has done so much for me. When I was lost and unsure of my path, He guided me back to Him. When I felt like I didn't have enough, whether it was in wealth, love, or peace, He enriched me in ways beyond material things. He softened my heart and allowed me to recapture the purity and sincerity I had as a child. reminding me of who I truly am. He blessed me with clarity in my faith and a sense of purpose, helping me realize that true success isn't measured by what the world gives you, but by how close you are to Him, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Through every moment of pain, He was my comforter, and in every moment of joy, He reminded me to be grateful. All I have and all I've become is because of Him. Alhamdulillah. That is the beauty of trusting His plan. Every blessing we receive is a test. The wealth you hold is a means to care for the needy. The guidance you've received is a light to share with others, and the shelter you enjoy is a chance to protect those who are vulnerable. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala ends the surah with this: and proclaim the blessings of your Lord. A believer does not hoard blessings. They proclaim them, not with arrogance, but with humility. Humility. By using those blessings to benefit others. A blessed heart is one that uplifts others. Care for the orphan, honor the beggar, proclaim Allah's blessings. Reflect on the blessings in your life. Who can you uplift today? What blessings can you proclaim in gratitude to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala?